up, Rocket Nation? How are you, beautiful bastards? Hopefully you guys are having the best Thursday ever in the history of Thursdays that have ever Thursdayed. Today, huge day, massive day, maybe the biggest day ever in history. I exaggerate, but I'm super excited about today, the beginning. This is episode number 1 of God of War Ragnarok's PC release. And if you guys don't know, Mirko, what's up? I see you. How are you? If you guys don't know, I did my first ever playthrough of this off stream. I did it without you guys. And I will say I'm not even maybe a couple of hours into the game. It didn't feel right. Like, it didn't feel right not playing with you guys. So I ended up not doing a 100% run. So I think this is going to be, I was thinking about it last night, and I had actually flicked it on the PlayStation 5 because I wanted to get a look at it on the PS5 and see the difference going from a PS5 over to the PC when the full PC releases comes. And Aaron, what up, buddy? What's up, boy? So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get a good look at it. And I looked and I'm like, wow, I didn't even come close to getting 100% on this. And I never played the Valhalla DLC because I always knew that this day was going to be coming. So I've been kind of geeked for this one to share this experience with you guys. Of course, our first ever run of God of War we did do on stream. The first God of War in 2018. We did do that one on stream. So, and actually we did an unboxing of, was it this one right here? And also, can I get my fat head out of the way? Move your fat head. This right here. This is when we got the PS4 Pro. That's the God of War PS4 Pro special edition. We did the unboxing for that as well. All of that stuff. So, I'm pretty geeked to share this one with you is all I have to say. We're not going to talk too much today. We're going to kind of jump into it pretty early. I will say that music's pretty epic in the background right now. Hopefully that's not copyrighted, and then it's going to require a whole lot more editing than I'm wanting to do today. I don't know how far we're actually going to get into the game. I know the first beginning part of the game is there's a lot of setup. But we got 3 hours today. We'll see just how far we actually get into it. And I'm pretty geeked. I mean, I'm super excited to share this. Aaron says, I did something new today. Want to see? Listen, if you're going to send me another dick pic, yes, go ahead, man. It's a masterpiece is all I'm going to say. Nice cock on that guy. But please, no feet pics. Your fucking big toe is literally looks like you hit it with a hammer. Yes, Aaron, I'm guessing you did some Space Marine stuff. Aaron, speaking of Space Marines, did you enjoy Space Marines? Emphasis on another. It's a masterpiece, as in master, and then you add the bait after, and I got you. I see what you did there, Goobs. Goobs, how are you today, by the way? Mirko, how is your day going? Happy Thursday to you, beautiful bastards. It's in selfie stick. I was already thinking it's probably in selfie stick, right? Did you enjoy the Space Marines game, Aaron? I personally did not. I'm sure you probably already saw it and were like, God damn you, son of a bitch. Yes, because of Space Marine 2, I painted my first Tyrannid. All right, I gotta say, your Tyrannid looks better than the ones in the game. I'm just gonna say it right now. Stoop, there it is. Oh my goodness. Actually, it does look way better than the ones in the game. Yes, 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 yes. I was not a huge fan of Space Marines, but I could totally see if you were a Space Marines fan. I was looking for that to be my jumping off point to sort of get me into Space Marines. Let me turn down the music a little bit. I was looking for that to really be the jumping off point, but look at the detail. Look at the detail. What a great job. I mean, even the teeth. Can I zoom in? You can't zoom in this, can you? You'd have to open it in browser. I'm not going to do that. But still, I mean, you get the idea. A lot of detail. I mean, look at even these little pads and stuff like that. Is that tears in the skin? Or is that like bone showing through? Even those? How intricate. Because, I mean, these things are small, right? About this big? About the size of my penis. No. They're about that big, right? They aren't very huge. I mean, they're very tiny, the figures, aren't they? Space Marines ones. Mirko says, Rockitsauce had a pretty good day. Had 2 meetings and then went home. Can't complain. 2 meetings and out of there? I mean, that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. As long as the meetings didn't take 5 hours, then that sucks. Goodman says, I am great. I went to the dentist. It cost a bit, but I will be even more. Wait, but will be even more, but I'm worth it. I agree. You are, Goobs. You got to take care of your teeth. Got to take care. Look at these. You like them? It cost a lot. A lot. But it's worth it because, you know, eating's fun. It's one of my favorite things to do, obviously. And so yeah, you got to take care of the teeth. I'm glad. Hopefully it didn't cost you too much, Goobs. I know how bad it can be. Honestly, I'm gonna say it right now. Dentistry is one of the biggest cons in all of the world right now. The amount that they charge for a dentist to do stuff, and then it's not guaranteed to last even a month. Yeah, it's not okay in my opinion. But that's for another day. It's for another day. Aaron says, I'm not sure what they really are. I think it's flesh and as Tyranids are made of biosuits and in a collective mind. Are they really a biosuit? Is that what it is? Wow, I did not know that. I didn't know that. They should have explained that in the game. Maybe then I'd been more excited about the Tyranids. But instead, all I got is Tyranids for the Emperor. Let's jump off. And then that was it. Mirko says, no way, 5-hour meetings. I'd say I'm sick and went home if that was the case. If that was the case, I'm out of here. It's called it's all biology. It's all biology. They reside outside of the galaxy. Wait a minute. Like the collective mind exists outside of the galaxy. Like, dude, you know what? You already put more lore in my head today than I got from the game so far. Yeah. Very good job though, man. Aaron, this is fucking amazing. You always do a good job on these. Also, did we see the pictures? Here's Boogie. Here's Boogie and Hangry Man. That's them out on the pontoon. If you guys remember the other day, they were talking about they were going to be going out on the pontoon boat. Hangry Man got a new pontoon. Lovely. And there's my girl, Lily. Aw. I love you guys. Yeah. If you guys aren't part of the Discord, get over there, get in the Discord. Send me pictures of you. There's a link in the chat right now for you guys. Follow the link. Go over there and be part of it. Be one with us. One of us. One of us. Sorry. We're supposed to collectively be saying that. Our collective mind. Aaron says the single being that controls all of the Tyranids is a central mind controller of the species of Tyranids. So they aren't really a hive mind. It is essentially one mind. That's not really a hive mind, is it? If there's one mind controlling everything, right? The single being controls all the Tyranids, or are they a hive mind connected to the single mind following its orders? They're all just hell-bent on extinction and devouring. It is a hive mind, yes. Well, I mean, if it's technically being controlled by one being, it's not really a hive mind. I mean, it's supposed to be the collective as a whole. Their minds is I don't know. I guess that's we're skirting the border, aren't we? We're really skirting the lines. Listen, Aaron, Stephen Hawkinsauce is going to break it down for you. Okay, listen, he's much more. He's the astrophysicist, not me. He'll explain it all to you. I love that he just jumps in there in chat. Just like, listen, man. Just as long as the hive mind isn't contemplating the complexities of string theory over breakfast, I suppose we'll be okay. Is he going to answer that too? Aaron says, at Stephen Hawking Sauce, who are the Tyranids? Says, young knowledge seeker. The Tyranids are like an all-you-can-eat buffet. What? But you're the main course. They're an alien race in Warhammer 40k that can devour everything in its path. So delightful, really. So delightful. Jesus. Wow. They're like an all-you-can-eat buffet, but you're the main course. I love our bot. I love it. I'm wondering, there is a new language model out there for ChatGPT. It is ChatGPT 1.0 or 01, is that what it is? 1.0, which is supposed to be way more sophisticated than ChatGPT 4, which is what our bot, that's the language model our bot runs off of. And I can't wait to see what that thing's going to be capable of in chat. So far, our bot up to this point over 5 months, I would say, maybe 6 months, has costed me a total of like $15 to use it here in chat. You guys don't use it a ton though, but still, I mean, that's still not very expensive. But when you think about how much he actually does chime in, because he just chimes in chat all the freaking time. He always keeps us entertained with all of his knowledge. He is Stephen Hawking after all. Yeah, that's really not that bad. But I have to pay for him. Goop says, at Stephen Hawking Sauce, how good are the chances that Rockitsauce will play God of War today? He says, well, considering the unpredictability of quantum mechanics and Rockitsauce's gaming habits, I'll say that chances are uncertain as the position of an electron. Stephen Hawking Sauce is fired. Guess what? Costs too much, guys. Getting rid of him. Don't like the way that he's talking to me at all. Goobs, he's always got to be at the beginning of a sentence. Otherwise, he won't answer if you just add him in the middle of a sentence. Also, he does have a cooldown per person so that one person doesn't go off. Also, he has a cooldown so you guys don't break the bank. Because, like I said, he's paid for. All right, coffee's good today, I'll tell you that. Woo, baby! How excited are you guys for this? Let's go. Let's get this underway. I'm going to kill the music. Get it out. Zip it. Knock it off. Enough with the music. I did jump in. I connected my, because I didn't know if we were going to have to connect the PlayStation account. It appears to me, as of right now, that you don't have to even sign into your PlayStation account. It's there in the main menu. You guys will see it. It uses the PlayStation overlay, but it didn't stop me from doing anything when I first jumped in. Of course, I didn't want to start the game and then have it be like, just to find out if it actually had me sign in after the fact. But I was in the game, did everything in the settings. I basically ran through the settings real quick, made sure everything was cranked up to the ultra max settings that it can possibly be at. And yeah, it didn't force me to do anything up to that point, but I did sign into it just in case so I didn't have any issues. And so everything should be set for us. I'm going to fire it up right now. And we're going to get this adventure underway. I'm so excited to share this one with you guys. Like, when I played through this game on my own on the PlayStation 5, I felt wrong to be playing this game without you guys. So that way, I didn't actually do a full 100% playthrough. So I'm thinking this is going to be my full 100% playthrough. So this will be a full playthrough. Expect new videos soon containing God of War, says Goobs. I'm just banging everything right now. Not like that. Don't be like that. All right, let me get my proper gaming position. There's my boy. There's my boy. All right, so I'm unsure on, is it gonna do the thing? Video game? Are you gonna do the thing? Hey, it did the thing. I don't know how we're gonna approach this one as far as my fat head goes. Maybe we might play a lot in this screen right here. Because I know that Kratos is going to be taking up a good portion of the left-hand side of the screen. Me taking up a decent portion of the right-hand of the screen is going to leave a very small window in there. If you guys have any suggestions, other than moving the camera, because the camera can't be moved. There's a very complex system that's in play here to make this work. And, that would require a lot of work on my end that I'm not willing to do. So let me know what you guys want as far as the camera goes. You want full screen, you want mini screen, all that good stuff. And then audio, of course, as well, once we get in here and into audio. But I will go into the settings. There is an absolute shit ton of settings that are in here. We're going to have to definitely go in, probably adjust some... you know what? I feel like one thing right now we can probably do is camera. Where is like mouse and everything like that? So everything that's labeled in blue is things that I changed. So I turned down film grain, motion, blur, the reduced flashing. I turned that on because I want to make it as comfortable for you guys. If there is anybody with epilepsy or something out there, I don't want to trigger it off. Mouse speed, we're probably going to bring that up to, I wonder if they have mouse smoothing in this game. I know they had mouse smoothing in God of War 1. I'm hoping this is the same team that actually did the first God of War on PC, so they should know by now. I think we're just going to put everything at 6 right now. That should be fine. camera sway, all that stuff. I'm not a huge fan of them things, so I kind of got rid of those. Of course, not using motion sensor or the PlayStation controller. I'm actually going to be doing this on mouse and keyboard as well. Everything is maxed out on Ultra as high as it can possibly go. I am using DLSS frame generation, so there is that. No frame rate limit. The TAA will be done. I'm sorry, the anti-aliasing will be done with DLAA. And I think this is going to be with DLSS and the quality being DLAA. I'm pretty sure that means that we're going to be playing the game at. It's not like quality or anything like that. It's going to be it's native resolution, which is 1440p for us. I thought about maybe cranking it to 4K for this one, but I decided against it. So there it is. That's all the settings that I adjusted so you guys can see. There is an absolute shit ton of settings. There's definitely going to be some, can we adjust? Is there mouse and keyboard controls? Controller remapping, but I don't see one for mouse and keyboard. Shinoman, aim style, control. Okay, here it is. Control. It says controller settings, and then it says aim with left control style. That seems weird. So these are all keyboard controls. Spartan Rage, I don't think I want that. Like these I want to change. Can I change these? Is there a spot where we can change the settings? WASD right here. Sprint. All right. Lock on camera. I'm okay with that. Why is end in there? This is another thing that they did in the first one as well. They added in these secondary buttons, and the secondary buttons, you can't unbind them. Horrible. All right. So 1, 2, 3 is bare hands. Heavy attack is right click, left click, aim, control. Parry, I don't want parry on that. We're going to put parry here. That's going to be on 6. Also, where did my... What? Okay, that was weird. Interact. Okay, evade space. I'm down for that. Signature weapon ability R. Atreus function F. Is there anything else I want to change? I think everything else. Arrow type T. Ugh. Is E on anything? E is interact. F is Atreus, of course. So I think we're going to change the arrow type. I don't like it being T. T's like a weird reach for me. I always have an issue, and I'll hit R every time instead. Yeah, let's switch that. Let's put that on this. And then lock on camera's okay. Up, down, left, right. All right, I think we're good. I think we're good. I think that'll do. Hold block to block toggle. No, we don't want to toggle. So it has either hold or toggle for the block. Evade style default. Tap spacebar to step side to side. Double tap or hold to follow up with a side step or a single roll. Default plus tap to sidestep, double tap, or hold to follow up with a sidestep with a roll. Continuously holding will repeatedly sidestep, then roll. Tap roll, tap spacebar to sidestep, then roll automatically. This removes the ability to sidestep without rolling. That's a lot. No. Neutral evade. This option is lock to off if sprint is to hold. So you can't change that one. What is neutral evade? I think that's maybe if you just press space. Yeah. Just press space without pressing a direction. Stun grab enemies. I'm okay with that. The middle mouse button. I think that's also the lock on though, isn't it? Then also lock on. That's going to make things kind of weird. Spartan Rage. I want to change this one up. Spartan Rage. We're going to put that to... Oh. Trying to think what button I want here. Hold 6 and 3 to quick turn? The shit is that? Space and E? Why does it got to be 2 buttons? Can't I just click it and make it a button? Ugh. Oh, I'm sorry. I just threw up because of that setting. What is this now? What is left stick plus left what? Off. Quick turn off. We're never going to use it. It's showing me over here what the buttons are. Basically, it looks like you're remapping. They should have done this better. I'm not gonna lie. Controller vibration off. All right, I think that's about all we can do. Do I have Spartan Rage up here at all? We do not. So it's not rebindable, which is really weird. Yeah, it is not rebindable. I don't understand that at all. I have a billion buttons. I have a whole keyboard worth of buttons. I should be able to use any one of those. All right, I guess that's that. So there we go. Let's do this. Everybody ready? All settings are set. Let's do a recap of the original God of War right here. Recap! Get my fat head out of here. Get him out!
Is dead.
She wanted us to spread her ashes on the highest peak in all the realms.
The gods of these realms don't take kindly to outsiders, trust me.
You are God.
Leader of the Vanir, once yes, but no longer.
There's only one person alive who can get you where you need to go. First, you need to cut off my head. Odin's eye is on you, brother. Especially now that you've taken to killing his kin.
When I came to these shores, I chose to live as a man. But the truth is, I was born a god, and so were you.
We can do whatever we want.
He did turn into a little asshole, didn't he?
There are consequences to killing a god!
Mother.
Back off, Kratos. This has nothing to do. No, my boy! My dear sweet boy!
It's Mother. Look, she was a giant. I'm a giant. I guess there's just one thing I don't understand. The giants called me Loki?
A question for another day.
A question for another day. Boy. Boy. All right. All right, there it is. There's the recap. You know what? I was just thinking, man, I really should have looked up like a good lore video that showed everything that happened in the first one and showed that off first. Before we get started, though, BP, what is up? Bruce Packers, how are you? Says, what's good? What's really good, Rocket? Brewers won the division, so they're headed to the playoffs. Playoffs! BP, congratulations. How are you today? Happy Thursday. Bleeding, it's good to see you, my friend. We do have an ad coming up in 3 minutes. Oh. Kind gentlemen, what up, though? How are you? You know what? Maybe we... Listen. All right, let me do something real quick. I kind of want to find a good lore recap video. Looks like you made it. I did too. I made it. You made it too. We're here in Ragnarok together. Opposite sides, boy. That's okay. Let me actually, I want to look up a good, because we have an ad coming and I'm like, shit, I don't want to start the game and then run into an ad right away. And snoozing it only snoozes it for like a minute, so it's not really going to help. All right, so let's look up, God of War. It's 2018, right? 2018 recap. God of War story recap. This thing is, that's 18 minutes. 18 minutes long. That's a lot of time. In 6 minutes. There we go. Zip it. Pull it up on the other screen. Full screen it. Give you guys the screen so you guys can see as well. Let's go. Game Slittle. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'm going to give you guys a link to this also in the chat here in a second.
Many years after Kratos unleashed holy hell on Greece and brought Olympus to
Wait
its
a minute.
knees, he's living a quiet life in
Okay.
Midgard, aka Norse Earth, with his wife Faye and son Atreus. The game begins shortly after Faye's death as Kratos and Atreus prepare to fulfill her final wish. She wants her ashes to be spread at the
That was
highest
so
peak
sad.
of the 9 realms. Before their departure,
Let's see if I can remember it. Mother, I see you. Father, I see you. Oh, man, that was such a sad moment. What about the in-game recap? It isn't very good, to be honest, kind gentlemen. It's just, like, I don't like, it doesn't really tell you anything. It really is very small points that they make in there. There's so much I want to see.
A mysterious man
Show
confronts
it to me.
Kratos and aggressively provokes him to a fight. The stranger has godlike powers, but ultimately gets his ass kicked. Kratos snaps his neck and gets on with his day. On their way to the highest peak, they encounter an impenetrable black mist that can only be
That's how
overcome
far I
by
made it when I was
the light of
replaying it.
Alfheim. The Witch of the Woods helps them get the light by using the Bifrost, and they continue on their journey. At the peak of Midgard, they overhear a conversation between the supposedly dead stranger, Thor's sons Modi, Magni, and Mimir.
I'm the greatest ambassador to the gods, the giants, and all the creatures of the Nine Realms.
The stranger that Kratos thought he killed at the beginning of the game turns out to be Baldur, the god of light and purity in Norse mythology. Not so much light and purity coming from this fellow. Once they leave, Kratos and Atreus speak to Mimir, who informs them that they are in the wrong place.
She wished her.
She wanted us to spread her ashes on the highest peak in all the realms.
Oh, then you've come to the wrong place, little brother. The highest peak in all the realms is not here in Midgard. It's in Jotunheim, realm of the giants.
No!
Mimir offers to go with them as a guide to Jotunheim, but since he's been imprisoned in the tree for 109 years, he tells Kratos to cut off his head and have the witch in the woods reanimated. The witch initially refuses to revive Mimir, recognizing and despising him, but she eventually gives in.
Oh. Hello, Freya. Been a long time.
It's all right.
You
She
look
can
well.
spit on me
What
anytime.
I did, I
Sorry.
did for them. As
My
far
bad.
as I'm concerned, death suits you better.
I'd bow if I could, Your Majesty.
We find out that the witch is actually the goddess Freya, causing Kratos to distrust her for concealing her identity and for being a goddess. But Freya and Mimir warn Kratos that he should tell his son about his godhood, or it might harm him in the near future. On their quest to open the portal to Jotunheim, the trio is ambushed by Modi and Magni. A tense fight ensues, resulting in Kratos killing Magni and Modi running away, but returning later to avenge his brother.
So angry.
This isn't over!
Oh, it's over.
Brother, the boy.
Kratos rushes his son over to Freya to seek help, but she believes he fell ill from the mental contradiction of a god believing himself immortal.
You help me.
Of course. There is a rare ingredient found only in Helheim. The keeper that protects the Bridge of the Damned. I need its heart.
The only problem? His axe will be worthless in Norse hell and must find another weapon. Kratos returns home to unearth his Blades of Chaos. Being haunted by Athena along the way, he finishes his mission and kills the Keeper with the Blades of Chaos and brings the heart back to Freya. She cures Atreus of his illness and Kratos reveals to him his true nature.
When I came to these shores, I chose to live as a man. But the truth is, I was born a god. And so were you.
Atreus becomes cocky and begins to act out of character.
That's an
as he lets his
understatement.
godhood get in his head.
This part when he was mean. Oh my God. What is this dwarf's name? Anybody remember this dwarf's name? God, why can't I remember the name? Eric. It's Eric. It's not Eric. God, what is it? I'm sure she's actually a swallower, not a spit. And you can't say that, Mirko. You don't know. You don't have the facts. All right.
Lets his godhood get in his head.
He was so mean to him. I felt so bad.
Not yet.
They encounter an injured Modi who was punished by his father, Thor, and Atreus kills him in cold blood against Kratos' command.
What are you doing?
This is a much better knife than Mother's.
Kratos chastises him and calls him boy 100 more times until Atreus realizes he was wrong. At the portal to Jotunheim, the trio are once again attacked by Baldur, destroying the portal in the process. They discover that Baldur is Freya's son and is angry with her for taking away all his ability to feel pain. She just wants to protect him, and he just wants to enjoy sex with women.
I can't taste. I can't smell. I can't even feel the temperature of this room. Feasting, drinking, women.
Mimir remembers there is another entrance to Jotunheim.
That don't look
but
right.
They must find his other eye to remember it. The giant serpent has swallowed it, so they ask his permission to enter his body to retrieve it. After replenishing the eye, they
The
are once
thing's
again
voice
attacked
was
by Baldur.
amazing.
No! Atreus! bleeding. Breathe, boy. Breathe.
Not my blood.
The mistletoe breaks Freya's spell on him. Baldur is ecstatic that he can feel again, but Kratos and Atreus get the upper hand in the battle. Kratos gives Baldur the opportunity to live, but Baldur turns all his anger to his mother, attempting to choke her to death. Kratos intervenes and kills Baldur.
Must be better than this.
Freya is stricken with grief and swears vengeance on Kratos for killing her son, mocking him for not revealing his past to his son. Kratos tells Atreus all that he has done, killing all the Greek gods and even his own father Zeus. He tells Atreus that he needs to be better, that history doesn't have to repeat itself. They finally make it to Jotunheim, to the highest place in all the 9 realms. At the top, they find murals vaguely depicting their entire adventure. The giants had foreseen their journey, and it was revealed that Faye, Atreus' mother, was in fact a giant. Atreus also discovers from the mural that his mother originally named him Loki. Father and son complete their journey and spread Faye's ashes from the highest peak in the 9 realms. Once they return home, Atreus has a vision that years from now, Thor will come to their home and confront them for what they have done.
Yeah, good video. Very good video. Cancel that. Cancel that. Very good video. That was exactly what I was looking for. Copy that. That gave me, that brought me back. Here's a link to that video. If you guys wouldn't mind, since we enjoyed it here on stream, would you please follow that link? Go over there, hit the like button. Like it. I already did. It's got less than 1,000 likes on that video. But amazing video. Very good. Very good. Thank you. Now that's way better than the in-game one. They could have done way better with this in-game one that we have here. All right, let's do this. Let's start it. We are now out of the, we're out of the, what do you call it, commercial and everything. Also, the dwarf's name was Sindri. I remembered it shortly after. Sindri. It's Brock and Sindri. Sindri, when the boy yelled at Sindri and like talked down to him, I felt so bad for him. But let's see where this all goes now. New game. What difficulty are we playing on, y'all?